The death scene. Sarah choreographed the death scene for around the middle of February. We all knew that we wanted movements that almost resembled geometric patterns, like in the video previously in the play where Ben and Flora take DMT. We wanted those sort of patterns. This is because DMT is the chemical that's released when you die, and we wanted to make it clear that this was the end for Flora, so that's why we did the moves that we did. We also knew that we wanted the dance to take place around the bed. This particular routine was quite complicated and a lot longer than many of the other physical movement routines, so we were continuously coming back to it to rehearse it with the ensemble. In the early stages, we didn't really need Charlotte in the middle, so it was a case of practicing it so that the ensemble were confident with it, and then adding Charlotte after they had learnt it. There were two things that were key for this scene: timing and fluidity. We wanted each movement to flow into the other so that there weren't any awkward pauses where the cast was still. This actually caused so many problems, as we had to drag out certain movements in order for them to flow into the next move, which quite often ended up messing up the timing. Around the beginnings of March, we started introducing Charlotte into the middle of the sequence. In the song that we used, there's a line that's repeated numerous times. The line is, "Suddenly I'm hit." I told Charlotte to react specifically to the word hit, as it was a good relation to Flora's car crash, and it also symbolised the fact that she was getting defibrillated in the hospital in the real world. So I also told her to reach out to the ensemble and interact with them a bit more, whilst sort of maintaining her confused look. So we wanted the ensemble to represent the afterlife in a way. We wanted to leave it open to interpretation. So anyone who follows the Christian religion would say that they were angels, or some could say that they were guardian spirits leading her into the afterlife. Or I suppose even those who don't believe in that particular thing could still understand that they were mysterious, like ominous, and on a different realm. The lift at the end of this scene was one we practiced multiple times. We want a lift to symbolise Flora's ascension into another place, the death of her in this world. We were constantly making sure Charlotte was okay with the lift, and I think at one point we had like at least 5 people spot checking her, including myself, so that she wouldn't fall. Once the ensemble were comfortable with the lift, we tried to practice it at least once each rehearsal to make sure that it was spot on for the actual performance.